Well, hello everyone. My name is Amy Panetta, and I empower online piano students to reach their musical goals in a warm and nurturing environment. Today, I would like to share with you some tools to inspire music learning at home. Okay, so I have been teaching music in North America for over 15 years. I've meandered from teaching in the public school setting to the independent school setting, such as in Montessori and Waldorf education, to one-on-one and group music lessons, especially to home educated students. And working with families who are home educating has really become a real passion of mine in the last number of years. So currently I teach online, and when there isn't a pandemic, I teach one-on-one and group lessons to homeschoolers outside of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, as well as the Burlington and St. Albans area in Vermont. If you listen until the end of this presentation, it would be a real joy for me to offer you a special gift at this challenging time. So if there's one message that I would love to drive home for you today, is that all parents are able to facilitate a beautifully rich learning experience right in your home for all ages. So, and just a note, I'll provide a number of resources for you. If you don't think those will work for your particular family situation, feel free to take the best and leave all the rest, or take what I give you and see how you might adapt these to your family, and you might come out with a lot of different ideas on how you can frame these things. So, and everything, if you feel like you are not so musically inclined, and I would argue with that, but there are musical examples that are on YouTube that you can easily go to, or there are CD accompaniments and things like that. So I would like to share actually one toolbox today for learning music at home. And within this toolbox contains many tools. It can also be seen as a treasure box with many treasures to be treasured for many, many years, for an entire lifetime. So this particular metaphorical container is one that I've seen develop musical enjoyment, understanding, and skills, and at the same time, one that can be very, very holistic and work within your family. So it can bring unity, joy, respect, even diplomacy and musicianship skills, as well as develop attention, focus, and mindfulness in your children and your family. I mean, what a box, really. So this container is one that has been inspired from what I've witnessed in many of the teaching opportunities that I've had, whether it's public school or Waldorf, Montessori. Also what's utilized sometimes in charter schools that have a more democratic school model. So I've witnessed these things. I've led this particular tool, and I've experienced this with the groups that I've led in the homeschooling groups. So what is this container? It is the morning circle. So what actually is the morning circle or circle time? It's an opportunity for you and your family to get all together and have a common experience. Ideally, it's when you're in the morning. It'll start in the morning to start your entire day. And it can provide so many benefits and a way to utilize music. So this is, again, holistic, where we're involving music as well as so many facets of your family life. And everyone will gather around the circle. You can create a circle with pillows, as you see here. You can utilize your rugs at home, maybe circular rug or rectangular rug. You can have the children and your family members sit on the edge of the rug, so that everybody is together, everybody's on the same level, and it's just a beautiful space. It's a beautiful container in which to have this entire experience that will help you throughout your day and your week. So 7 reasons to do this morning circle that includes music. It sets the mood for your family and for your entire day, for the whole learning experience of the day. It connects the family together. It provides a routine and a rhythm for your day. It sets up the expectations and what the children and the young adults can expect from the week. So, are you going on a play date? Do you have a homeschool co-op that you're going to? Are you meeting with a tutor? Are you going on a special trip somewhere? And you can also role play different manners that should be happening at these places. You can model the correct behavior and things like that at these places. And so this is in a really proactive way. This is the kind of thing I've seen in the Montessori classroom before. So this helps everybody, even the parents and children, to listen, engage with presence and attention, focus, and stillness. It helps build that really crucial focusing ability. That's different than what you see in a public school where, the teachers are always like, oh, you need to focus, you need to sit still. This is something that could be built on and a skill that can be developed with the musical activities, as well as the other activities that I'll talk about. Demonstrate something new. It could be something that's a musical thing, or it could be something different. Maybe you're going on an edible foods hike or something like that, or an herbal walk. So maybe there's something you want to say about that to start off the day. So this also encourages the family to be tuneful, beatful, and artful. So what does that actually mean? So when you're tuneful, you basically have tunes in your head. You get to learn to coordinate your voice and sing those tunes. You get to develop your own in-tune singing, or help develop this for your child. And the singing, there's so many music has such an important place in society and culture. I'm also an ethnomusicologist, so this is also part of my other kind of work as well. So you're singing cultural music, folk songs, even being able to sing the national anthem at a ball game or something like that. So important to be a part of our culture. And beatful, what does beatful mean? Well, that's to feel the pulse of the music and how the pulse is grouped by twos and threes. So this is like rocking a child to the beat. Can your child rock their teddy bear to the beat? Can they, will they be able to rock their child someday to the beat? Will they be able to dance at a wedding and have a beat while they're dancing? And also artful. What does it mean to be artful and to enjoy music and to experience music in an artful way? Well, it's to experience very high quality music, and that could be in recording format as well. It's to be moved by music and the many ways that music can elicit an emotional response. So you can do this all in this morning circle every day. So morning circle format, it could be for 20 minutes to an hour. It could be longer. Choose your music based on the ages of your children and your family members. So I like to start with maybe a chime or a song. It could be a recorded song or a song. I like this particular song by my friend Heidi Wilson in Vermont. It goes like this. Welcome in, oh, welcome in. Welcome in, oh, welcome in. You are welcome in. You are welcome in. And that when they hear that song, they can come to the carpet and sit on the edge of the rug and things like that. So again, these are ideas that might work for you in your particular home environment. So you could start with some upbeat songs. You can have repeat after me songs. And I have compiled a PDF for you. So all of these slides are in there, and each of these have a clickable link so that you can go and experience those songs on YouTube. So repeat after me songs are really awesome. There are motion or movement songs like the Moose song. Think Summer camp songs. These are wonderful songs. What about circle songs or songs that can happen around the circle so the children can actually stand up, they can move in the circle. This helps for their gross motor development, helps with brain development. Singing games like here comes a bluebird in through my window. That's one of them. What about finger plays or bounces? Finger plays are great for everybody, but there's bounces especially for the young child, for babies, toddlers, and on up. And it helps to establish that steady beat. Finger plays like here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and out come all the people, if you know that one. And there are other ones. There are beautiful seasonal songs that can be used to really orient us in the season that we're in. We can have calendar time where we discuss the days of the week, the months of the year, and use music. Okay, so again, this is holistic. This is orienting the child and grounding them down into their day, which will set the tone. Then there'd be a circle discussion. Now, this could be something where you have an object and you pass it around the circle, and you can have, if it's developmentally appropriate, you can have your child say what they're grateful for and say anything that is concerning to them. And you can use I statements like, I am feeling really upset that our dog just passed away, or something like that. Like they can share and have a really beautiful way to express their emotions. And also you can provide that new information. You can share a diagram of the leaves you're going to find on your nature hike and talk to them about that and share different things, different terms, different important information about maybe what's to come during the day. Other activities. So this is the artful part of it. Movement and dance with scarves. You can have regular scarves that you use in the wintertime or decorative ones, or you can make your own out of your own fabric or silks, or ones that you can buy offline on www. Well, there are a lot of websites, and you'll see it in this presentation. Also story songs. If you have a storybook that has the lyrics to the song within the book and you sing the words instead of read the words, those are fantastic. A great way also to either end your circle or even as a nighttime activity. Nursery rhymes, that's a great way to really pass down our cultural heritage with these nursery rhymes, or something that's definitely appropriate within your own culture. It also helps to teach literacy, and it's great for cognition. Lullabies are wonderful. Again, rocking and singing are so important to our development for the steady beat, but also for a lot of our fine and gross motor movements and things, and neurologically as well. So I say break out at the end. So when your circle is done, maybe there's a special song or some kind of ritual, you end your circle, and the children can go on to what they need to do for the day, or whatever you've got to do. So it could be breakfast, it could be their own work. This reminds me of what I've experienced in the Montessori classroom, where they would go and choose their own work in a self-directed way. So this gives you an idea. And so here are some places where you can find some songs that again have the CD accompaniments, or you can find it on YouTube. John Feierabend at Hart University, he put together a lot of materials. If you would like to order his stuff, it's at gmmusic.com. Again, tuneful, beatful, artful. Seasonal songs, the Waldorf approach is beautiful for non-cheesy music that's beautiful for children. And there's this beautiful book that lays it out from first grade to eighth grade, a lot of beautiful songs, as well as musical activities that can be done. Calendar time, here are links to some of the songs that can be used when you do your calendar and figure out what day it is. You can also go to the window and you can figure out what the weather is. What's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today? It is cloudy, for instance. So more information about movement activities. GoNoodle is a fantastic digital online, kind of like YouTube, where you discuss music and movement, meditation, mindfulness activities, things like that. Fantastic, especially for those days where you're inside and you can't get out because of the weather or for, the quarantine business. This is a great website for that. Um, you can get some instruments for your music listening and music experiencing. So these might not be so expensive. And if you go onto westmusic.com, you should be able to get some of those. So check out the PDF that I sent out because I have more slides. So for ages 6 to 14, so just some ideas, some resources, and you might wonder, well, what kind of projects can they do outside of circle time? They can do a lot of different things and investigate. So I have a lot of links here. What about instrumental lessons? This is what I would say about certain instruments at certain times and certain ages. What about advanced music and unschooling projects? Well, there are a lot of online classes in music history, music theory, Yale open courses. There's a lot of YouTube tutorial videos on, learning a lot of songs on various instruments. If you know about classical conversations, it has great coursework in this. Physics and music is just a fantastic thing to explore with students who are older, and actually any student, but especially older students. Music apps, and music, remember, can actually connect with any subject area. So music in the community, you can take a look at that. There are a lot of different things you can do in your own backyard that's free or very low cost. So I went over a lot of material. Check out that PDF. I want to thank you very, very much. And I would like to offer you something for free. I know this is a challenging time right now, so I'm offering a free trial piano lesson or a parent consultation. So anytime you want to implement this music into your homeschooling, you can talk to me and we can set up a time where we go over things, and you can bounce some ideas off of me. There's the calendar there. Amy Panetta, calendar.as.me to schedule a free session. I wanted to just end with one tip here. With these tools, as your first teacher, I would like you to feel empowered to bring beautifully rich musical experiences to your children and your family. So thank you very much, and stay well.